Kia ora, my name's Peakman. I've been coming to Pepster for 3 years with my family, with my children. I was brought up in a good home. Yeah, we grew up in a small town of Ngaruawahia. We got to do whatever we wanted, go swim in the river, all sorts of things. We were brought up in tikanga Māori. I met my first partner and I had 2 daughters, and with my second child she was born with colic, and I developed postnatal depression because of that. I remember being alone in the room, and I could hear everyone else around me, and they were all laughing and talking with one another, and all the while I was falling. It felt like I was falling down a well, and everything was closing in on me and going dark, and there was light, but it kept getting smaller and further away from me. And at that moment I felt helpless, and I just had to cry out for help, and I cried out to God to help me. And all of a sudden my eldest girl walked into the room, my little 3-year-old, and she gave me the biggest hug ever, and it felt like she caught me and she stopped me from falling. And I just knew at that moment that that was God, that God was real, and He had spoken to her, and she saved me. God saved me right then and there. Fast forward a bit, I had 2 more children after that. In the last 5 years, my time in the last 5 years has been really tough. The situation's been really bad. But because I know that God is real, I clung to Him. It was like He was a rock in a river, in a fast-flowing river, and there was like rapids and everything going past me and around me, but I clung to that rock so tightly, and it kept me alive, and He just never left me. He never left me, and He never forsake me, and every time He'd give me a way out, I'd always say I can't, and He'd keep coming back and trying to get me out. And just in the last 6 months, in the new year, I decided to turn my back on my old life and turn to God. I want to be baptized today because I want to declare to my family and my children how far I've come, and it's all been because of God. All glory to God that I'm here, and that my life is so much better, and that's why I want to be baptized.